There are discoveries so remarkable they challenge everything we thought we knew about the ancient world. Over time, common knowledge fades, just as our grandkids might one day be baffled by the gadgets we use today. Now, imagine uncovering a piece of ancient technology so advanced it feels out of place, even for modern experts. Could it be a tool, a toy, or something far more mysterious? Archaeologists are stumped, and this artifact has left them questioning what we truly know about the past. A few years ago, near Lincoln, England, a group of people made a fascinating discovery: a Roman dodecahedron. This mysterious metal object had 12 sides and resembled a fist. But what was it for? People loved these dodecahedrons long ago, especially in northern Gaul and Roman Germany, and you can find them across Europe, Britain, and even in Southeast Asia. Some believe they were candle holders, while others suggest they were used for knitting gloves or even for fortune-telling. Yet no one is sure, leaving the dodecahedron's purpose shrouded in mystery. Another enigma comes from Scotland: carved stone balls, likely from the Neolithic period. These stone artifacts, made from materials like sandstone and granite, are all similar in size with intricate patterns of circles. Most are found in Scotland, with a few in northern England and Ireland. Their exact use is unknown, but many believe they symbolize power or status in ancient communities. In East Yorkshire, 3 unique stone cylinders known as the Folkestone drums were uncovered in the late 19th century. Each drum features geometric patterns and stylized human faces, with designs carved and recarved over time. Made from local chalk, these drums remain unmatched in British prehistory. Ancient metal objects also hold their own intrigue. In the Bronze Age, gold rings called lock rings were likely used to hold hair. These rings, once thought to be necklaces, have since been identified as makeup grinders used for Roman cosmetics. Lastly, discoveries like the 12,500-year-old Sphinx in Pakistan, the terracotta army, possibly influenced by Greek sculptures, and mummies in Chile's Atacama Desert, older than Egypt's mummies, add even more layers to the mysteries of ancient civilizations. Each artifact offers a glimpse into the past, yet leaves us with more questions than answers. Long before Disney and video games, our ancestors were creating their own kind of magic with carvings and toys. Imagine this: about 2.6 million years ago, people were gathered around a fire, watching flickering flames bring their rock carvings to life. They weren't just making static images, but early forms of animation. When the firelight hit the carvings just right, animals etched onto the stone appeared to move and dance. It was a communal experience, like an ancient animated movie night. Scientists even recreated this effect using 3D models of horse carvings, showing how firelight made the figures seem to shift. Fast forward about 12,000 to 16,000 years ago, and people in France were carving animals like horses and reindeer on limestone rocks known as plaquettes. These weren't just simple drawings. The carvings were meant to appear animated in firelight. Even when the rocks were damaged, the artists used the broken pieces to create new figures, like combining a horse and a cow. These carvings were made by everyone, from beginners to experts, making it a fun family activity. But the innovations didn't stop there. In ancient civilizations, toys were more than just entertainment. In Egypt, dolls were used to teach kids about medicine, while in China, toy horses and chariots prepared children for battle. Even something as simple as a ball was a big deal in Mesopotamia, around 3000 BC. Kids in ancient Greece had yo-yos, which were even used in battle at one point. Marbles, toy boats, and spinning tops were also popular, with some toys carrying symbolic meanings, like the tiny boats Viking children played with. Just like today's video games and drones, these ancient toys connected generations, sparking imagination and passing down knowledge in playful ways. Pyramids have long captured imagination, standing as mysterious and awe-inspiring structures across the globe. While some have speculated that they were built by a lost civilization, historians and scientists offer more grounded explanations. Pyramids were a natural architectural evolution in many early cultures, not evidence of one ancient civilization. The Egyptian pyramids are among the most famous. Built as tombs for pharaohs, these pyramids served to prepare kings for their journey to the afterlife. Early pyramids were designed as massive stone steps, but over time, they evolved to the smooth-sided structures we know today. Inside, pyramid texts were inscribed to help pharaohs on their heavenly journey. Meanwhile, in Mesopotamia, ziggurats played a similar role, serving as sacred temples where priests communicated with gods. Made of mud and brick, they were often the heart of religious and social life, symbolizing a link between earth and sky. In Mesoamerica, cultures like the Maya and Aztec built pyramids primarily for religious purposes, such as sacrifices and stargazing. These step pyramids, adorned with carvings, were not only religious centers, but also served as astronomical tools to track celestial movements. Even in North America, civilizations like the Hopewell and Mississippian built mounds for religious and ceremonial purposes. These mounds, some shaped like animals or symbols, held spiritual significance and demonstrated the complex social and religious structures of these cultures. Pyramids also appeared in Southeast Asia, such as the Khmer Empire's Angkor Wat and Indonesia's Borobudur, blending Hindu and Buddhist symbolism. Similarly, in Africa, the Nubians constructed pyramids as tombs, and the Chinese built large burial mounds, often topped with pyramids for their emperors. Ultimately, the pyramid's form, rising from the earth to the sky, reflects a universal curiosity about the heavens and the afterlife. These structures across different cultures were expressions of spiritual belief, power, and technological ingenuity, each unique yet connected by a shared human desire to understand the world beyond. Imagine you're an archaeologist in Egypt in 1898, excited to unearth treasures from an ancient tomb. Instead of gold or mummies, you find a small wooden bird. At first glance, it seems like a child's toy. However, this bird is thousands of years old, and its simplicity hides a mystery. Decades later, someone suggests a bold theory. Could this be a model of an ancient airplane? The bird, now called the Saqqara bird, has a hawk-like design, symbolic in ancient Egypt, but its tail is unusual, as if something is missing. While some believe it was a ceremonial object or a toy, others wonder if it was a boomerang or a weather vane. Yet, a critical question lingers. Could it have flown? Nearly 100 years after the bird's discovery, an enthusiast posited that this wooden artifact might represent ancient flight technology. They argued it resembled a glider and, with a missing stabilizing part, it could soar. While the original artifact couldn't be tested, replicas were made. Initial tests failed, but later experiments under conditions mimicking Egyptian weather suggested it might have flown, sparking debates about ancient technology. This little bird isn't the only historical enigma. In 1901, an ancient shipwreck near Greece revealed the Antikythera mechanism, a 2,000-year-old computer. It accurately predicted celestial movements and eclipses, showcasing incredible ancient engineering. We still don't fully understand who built it, but its complexity stunned researchers. Ancient civilizations often displayed advanced technology. The Minoans in Crete and the Indus Valley civilization created functional flushing toilets around 4,000 years ago, a feat unmatched for centuries. Heron of Alexandria invented automated temple doors using hydraulic systems as early as the 1st century. And over 2,000 years ago in Baghdad, a mysterious clay jar might have been the world's first battery, possibly used for electroplating. Even more familiar innovations, like contact lenses, trace back to Leonardo da Vinci's designs in 1508. While early attempts were uncomfortable and impractical, later breakthroughs led to modern lenses. Nikola Tesla, the brilliant inventor known for his work with electricity, had a deep fascination with the Great Pyramids of Egypt. In the early 1900s, as Tesla's mind wandered into uncharted scientific realms, he became intrigued by the possibility that these ancient structures held more than historical significance. They might conceal secrets about energy. Tesla speculated that the pyramids weren't just architectural wonders, but sophisticated energy devices. For centuries, the mystery of how the pyramids were built has puzzled scholars and researchers. Some believe they were constructed with manual labor, while others suggest the possibility of an advanced unknown energy source. Tesla leaned into this latter theory, convinced that the pyramids were designed to harness electromagnetic energy. He believed that they could store and even move electricity, perhaps capturing solar and lunar energy to create a massive energy field. Tesla's ideas, though unconventional, weren't without reason. He studied ancient texts, drawings, and artifacts, becoming convinced that the pyramids were crafted to amplify energy. Some dismissed his theories as eccentric, but modern science has shown that Tesla may have been ahead of his time. Recent studies using physics and radio waves have revealed that the Great Pyramid can focus electromagnetic energy, particularly when radio waves of a specific length are used. This energy seems to concentrate at the pyramid's base, supporting Tesla's theory of energy amplification. Tesla's fascination with wireless energy transmission didn't stop at the pyramids. He envisioned a global wireless communication system and even built the Wardenclyffe Tower to transmit power using the Earth's natural energy. Although the project was never completed due to financial difficulties, his legacy of innovation remains. The discovery of underground tunnels at Wardenclyffe, believed to be part of his grand plan, adds another layer to Tesla's enduring mysteries. While Tesla's dream of worldwide wireless power wasn't realized in his lifetime, his ideas continue to inspire scientists and engineers today. Whether or not the pyramids hold the energy secrets Tesla believed, his visionary concepts remain a testament to his genius and enduring influence. The ancient practice of visiting thermal spas is both relaxing and rich in history, with some of the oldest examples found in the city of Bath, England. The natural hot springs of Bath have been enjoyed since the 1st century AD. While the city became a hub for the wool industry during the Middle Ages, it was during the 18th century that Bath gained fame as a spa resort. Yet, the Romans had long been experts in bathing, constructing grand Roman baths in cities across their empire, with one such bath in Bath even containing over 12,000 coins thrown in as offerings to a goddess. This tradition of tossing coins into water for good fortune can be seen today at the famous Trevi Fountain in Rome, where people throw in over $3,000 daily. A man once took advantage of this, using a magnet to retrieve coins for 34 years before the city stopped him. Today, the money is collected for charity. Roman baths were elaborate, featuring different rooms designed for varying temperatures. There was the hot and steamy caldarium, where people wore wooden shoes to protect their feet, and the milder tepidarium, where they enjoyed massages. The Romans also had a gym, the palaestra, where they played games like trigon and exercised. Afterward, they would relax in the frigidarium, a cold room meant for cooling down after the heat. Although Roman baths are no longer used for swimming due to pollution found in the 1970s, Hungary offers modern thermal baths, especially in Budapest, where soaking in hot springs is a beloved cultural practice dating back to Roman times. Gellert-Ferdo, with its stunning mosaics and columns, is one of the most beautiful bathhouses, and the country even boasts Lake Heves, a natural warm lake perfect for swimming year-round. In ancient times, Roman baths were more popular than just places to relax. They were social hubs where people ate, played games, and even cleaned themselves with oil and a special tool called a strigil. While the concept of hygiene has evolved, the sense of community and wellness found in thermal baths remains timeless. Over 200 years ago, a discovery was made that would unlock the secrets of ancient Egypt, the real Rosetta Stone. Not the language learning software we know today, but a stone inscribed with mysterious symbols, hieroglyphics. For centuries, Europeans were fascinated by these strange pictures of birds, animals, and shapes found on tombs and shards, but no one could understand them. They had fallen out of use by 394 AD, and as time passed, their meaning became lost, with scholars only guessing at their significance. This all changed thanks to a Frenchman named Jean-François Champollion. Born in 1790 in Figeac to a bookseller, Champollion grew up with a passion for languages, encouraged by his older brother, a renowned scholar. By the time he was 15, Champollion declared to the mayor of Grenoble that he would dedicate his life to studying ancient Egypt. He quickly became proficient in Latin, Greek, and several ancient languages, including Coptic, an ancient Egyptian language that proved essential to his breakthrough. In 1799, during Napoleon's invasion of Egypt, French engineers discovered the Rosetta Stone near the town of Rosetta. The stone featured the same text written in 3 different scripts: Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphics. Scholars realized that the Greek and Demotic texts contained the same names, but the hieroglyphics remained a mystery. Thomas Young, a brilliant scientist, made initial progress by suggesting that hieroglyphics might represent sounds as well as symbols. But it was Champollion who took this idea further, realizing that hieroglyphics could function as both an alphabet and as a symbolic language. After years of comparing words with the hieroglyphs, he concluded that the writing system wasn't purely symbolic, but could represent letters, much like modern alphabets. This discovery unlocked the ancient Egyptian language for the world. Though Champollion's life was often marked by illness and political tensions, he made an enduring impact. He became the first professor of Egyptology, bringing Egypt's rich history to life. Champollion passed away young, but his legacy as the man who cracked the code of hieroglyphics remains vital to our understanding of ancient civilizations.